3 times in the past. He started twice against them and is very familiar with this ballpark. So Tyler Glasnow getting the start tonight. He'll go against Louis Varland. Varland, the younger brother of Dodger farmhand Gus Varland, who was just optioned down to AAA yesterday. They're both Minnesota natives, but Louis Varland will get the start tonight. And as far as the Dodgers are concerned, they've got to take care of business against Varland and get into that Minnesota bullpen early.
Absolutely, and trying to do that. Outstanding numbers with Glasnow. In fact, you go back the last 2 years plus the 3 starts he's already made this year. You combine all of those starts. You know, with 2 strikes, opposing batters are hitting barely 100, 102 to be exact. The other part that comes into it, we talk about a good fastball, and boy, he's got a good one, no question about it. When opponents have gone up there and seen the curveball over the last, year and a half, it's barely a 100 average in that category as well. So it's almost like that song, if the left one doesn't get you, the right one will. Well, if the fastball doesn't get you, the curveball will.
Tyler Glasnow looking for his 3rd win of the season. The Dodgers looking for win number 10 on the season. Dodgers and Twins coming up from Target Field. Lineups and first pitch just around the corner, Tim.
All right, make sure you're listening in the 6th inning, Dodger fans, when Andre Ethier gives you the Superior Grocers word of the game. Remember it, write it down, put it in your phone. Then tomorrow, the Petrol Some Money Show on AM 570 LA Sports. When you hear the cue to call, tell them the word, and you'll win a $100 gift card to Superior Grocers. All right, Dodgers have been superior so far in this series, winning Game 1 yesterday. Can they make it 2 straight over the Twins? First pitch is next. I'm Tim Cates. Has been Morongo Casino. Dodgers on deck on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
Now streaming LA Dodgers baseball.
Now the 3-2. Curveball swung on and missed, strike 3. Line drive 1-0. What a stab by Freddie Freeman at first. Deep to right center. Back it goes. It is off the top of the wall. Here comes Taylor around third, and the Dodgers win it. Line drive right field. The Dodgers walk it off. The Dodgers win it.
The birthright of a legend. Back down, kiss the ring, show reverence.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Budweiser.
This Bud's for you.
First Five California.
Helping kids reach their full potential.
Security Benefit.
To and through retirement.
And LA Care.
For all of LA.
I can't lose, I'm a believer. I'ma change the world and give them hell till they believe us.
There is not stopping. There is no rebuilding. Every year, it's a relentless pursuit of a title.
First pitch is moments away on the home of the Blue.
We're going to change the world.
Yeah.
We're going to change the world.
The LA Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, and iHeart radio station.
Streaming LA Dodgers baseball.
It's the main event.
The Dodgers have officially become the new evil empire. Yeah. Ohtani, you have Mookie Betts, you have Freddie Freeman.
This can't be happening, but it is. LA is rejoicing right now.
Holy crap, as they say.
Here we go, it's the main event.
Holy crap.
It's about time, let them know.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This is the main event in Los Angeles sports. LA Dodgers baseball is brought to you by
Ford.
Built Ford Tough.
LA County Public Works.
Recycling beverage containers is a triple play.
Jacoby and Myers.
Justice for you since 1972.
Coffee Hot Dogs.
A SoCal treasure. Local, original, great.
Navien Tankless Water Heaters.
For endless hot water, visit tanklessmadesimple.com.
And by Galpin Motors.
Here we go, it's showtime.
Your Toyota dealer's got just the thing for spring. Great offers on the Toyota car, truck, or SUV that's just right for you. So now's the time to check out a stylish new Camry, powerful new Tundra, or versatile new RAV4. But here's the thing, spring will be gone before you know it. So don't wait. See your Toyota dealer today. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Deciding to get a new car is a big deal. And deciding on the right new car that fits your lifestyle and budget is an even bigger deal. Fortunately, there's Toyota.com, where you can check out the latest offers on any new Toyota, search inventory, and locate a dealer. So to find the best deal on the Toyota that's just right for you, visit Toyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
This is Michael Akiva, the managing partner of Jacoby & Myers. Don't strike out in your personal injury case. Choose Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the LA Dodgers, to hit a home run and get you the compensation you deserve. With over 50 years of experience and over $1 billion in settlements won for our clients, we're the MVP in personal injury cases. Trust us to go to bat for you. Call Jacoby & Myers. Justice for you since 1972.
Medi-Cal renewals are happening now. All members' eligibility is reviewed once annually, and everyone's renewal date is different. You can check your renewal month in your online benefitscal.com account. If your current address, email, or phone number have changed, please update your information with your local county office. If you get a renewal form in the mail in a yellow envelope, you must complete it to keep your Medi-Cal. If you don't, you will lose your coverage. Visit lacare.org for more information. That's lacare.org.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
At Advance Auto Parts, our all-star lineup of free services keeps your vehicle in winning condition. Swing by your local Advance and we'll test your battery for free and install a new die-hard battery with purchase. We also have free oil recycling, wiper installation, and more. Come see us. Use the Advance Auto Parts app or buy online. From hitting home runs to hitting the road, Advance will help you get the job done. Advance Auto Parts is the official auto parts aftermarket retailer of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
This is how we advance. In the history of Dodger Stadium, there's been 18 total rainouts. Hi, I'm Dave Roberts. As manager of LA's favorite ball club, I know a little something about rainouts.
Dodgers victorious last night by a score of 4-2, and tonight they send out Tyler Glasnow against the Twins. Hi, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Tim Neverett and with producer engineer Dwayne McDonald as we get set to go. Finally, some sunshine on this road trip. In the background, the Twins take the field, and this Dodger ball club in first place in the Western Division, 3 games in front of the second place Padres. Both the Diamondbacks and Giants 4 back, and then followed 5 out the Colorado Rockies. For the Twins, they're in 4th place in American League Central. Cleveland leading Detroit by a game and a half. Kansas City by 2. Minnesota's 4 out. And the Chicago White Sox off to a rugged start already. They are 7 games behind as action gets underway today. Here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Team with a record of 9-4. Mookie Betts again leading it off at shortstop. Shohei Ohtani, the designated hitter. At first base, Freddie Freeman. Will Smith behind the plate doing the catching. Max Muncy is at third base. Teoscar Hernandez starting in right field again tonight. James Outman, who homered in last night's ball game, is in center. Chris Taylor will start in left field, and batting ninth and playing at second base is Gavin Lux. Louis Varland on the mound, the right-hander for the Minnesota Twins. The umpiring assignments for tonight's ball game: Nick Marley will work the plate. He'll call the balls and strikes. Marvin Hudson is at first base. The crew chief, Hunter Wendelstedt, a second-generation Major League umpire, at second. And John Tumpane is over at third. We'll join you tomorrow on the early side, indeed, as we will join you 9 o'clock Pacific with the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 10:10, and Bobby Miller will close out this road trip. Happy to have you with us. All set to go. Game 2 of 3. Dodgers in Minnesota against the Twins. And with a play, here's Tim.
Thank you, Mo. The Dodgers traveling road grays once again. Dodgers across the chest. Mookie Betts standing in from the right side. The Twins wearing their City Connect uniforms for the very first time. Cream colored with Twin Cities across the chest. First pitch of the ball game, 6:40 Central Time, 4:40 on the West Coast. 60 lovely degrees, the game time temperature. Brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitch outside, and Mookie ahead on the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Louis Varland, 26 years old, out of Concordia College nearby. And Mookie hits a high fly ball foul first base side, and that'll end up in the seats. And again, the brother of Gus Varland, who was just sent down. As soon as the Dodgers touched down in Minnesota, they had to make a roster move to activate Connor Brogdon, who was in the Dodger bullpen. But the Varlands did have a reunion yesterday with family and friends. And Louis pitching here tonight. He winds, and the right-hander's next offer is high. 3 balls and a strike to Mookie Betts. Mookie, 375 the average, 5 home runs, and 11 runs batted in. The 3-1. Mookie takes a strike. 3-2. Shohei Ohtani waits on deck. Mookie's among the league leaders in pretty much everything at this point. Here's the pitch, and that is low ball 4, and he's aboard to start the ball game.
Exactly the way it started last night. Betts had the leadoff walk.
So here is Shohei Ohtani. Are you going to show me a hotter hitter in baseball? I'd like to find him, because I don't know that there is one. Last 5 games, he's had multi-hit games for the first time in his career. He's strung 5 in a row. Now the first pitch to Shohei is in for a strike. And over his last 5, he's hit .478, 3 home runs, 5 runs batted in, and 7 runs scored. He also leads the National League now in doubles with 7. Mookie off of first, nobody on. The pitch high to Shohei. The Shohei's home run here last night was to the opposite field. It landed in the planters that are just behind the left field wall, on top of the left field wall. 174th career home run for Shohei Ohtani. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. With 1 more home run, he will tie Hideki Matsui for the most number of home runs by a Japanese-born player. And it looks like Matsui's record's not going to last all that long, and will be shattered by the time Shohei's finished. 1-2 the count. Stretched by Varland. The twin right-hander sends a pitch home, and that's strike 3 at Cutter. It came in over the plate. Really good-looking pitch, and Shohei watched it. He strikes out looking, and there's 1 gone.
Louis Varland, interesting notes. He keeps the ball down really for majority of his strikeouts. If you go back to last year, man, he uses that cutter almost 30% of the time.
And as Shohei heard home plate umpire Nick Marley call strike 3, he shook his head up and down, affirming the call. He thought it was a good pitch. First pitch is inside to Freddie Freeman. Freeman's got a 14-game hitting streak going against Minnesota. He now has 16 hits on the season. He's up to 348. Mookie off of first, the pitch. And Freddie takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, about knee high. A fastball from Varland.
Varland's already shown on the radar gun 96 and 97 as far as topping out velocity.
Stretched by Varland, and he delivers home. Outside corner for a called strike. Another fastball. This is the 17th career start that Varland is making for the Twins. 1 out, 1 on, 1-2 pitch to Freddie. Hits the ball on the ground to second. That ball is flipped by Julian to Correa back to first. That's an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of a half inning at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis, it's the Dodgers nothing and the Twins coming to bat.
Welcome to the future, Dickerson. All your trophy muscles are irrelevant.
What are you talking about?
For 46 years, the Ford F-Series has been the best-selling trophy.
Correa, the shortstop, and the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff, to face Tyler Glasnow, 6'8" right-hander. Glasnow 2-0 with a .318 earned run average, making his second start and third career appearance against the Twins. He's 1-0 in terms of decisions against Minnesota in the past. Fourth start of the season for the Dodgers. And he delivers his first pitch of the game, and it's in there for a strike to Julien, the left-handed hitter. Julien hitting only .125. He does have one of the Twins' 4 home runs. He's 3 for 24 on the season. The pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Max Muncy, even with the bag at third, almost on the infield grass with his toes as he shades the hole on the left side against the left-handed hitting Julien. The slider is down low from Glasnow. 2 balls and a strike. Tyler coming off a win over the Giants Wednesday. He went 6 innings, allowed 3 runs. He kicks and fires, and it's a strike call. Put some spin on it, threw a slider at Julien. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Glasnow working out of the stretch, shrugs his shoulders, now throws a pitch home, and he strikes him out with a fastball at 97. That was knee-high on the inside corner. And Julien barking as he heads back to the Twins dugout on the first base side.
Well, last night the Dodgers pitching really shut down the Twins. In fact, they retired, the Dodgers pitching retired each of the last 18 batters that they faced in last night's 4-2 victory.
There's Carlos Correa, 308 batter. 8 for 26 on the season. He will look at a pitch that's down and away, ball 1. Correa went 0 for 4 in the series opener last night. Former Houston Astro looks out at Glasnow, who rifles one in over the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Crowd still coming in here. It's a busy night downtown. There's another event going on next door. Swinging a foul ball over to the right. Target center, where the Minnesota Timberwolves play, is literally behind the right field wall here. And the Timberwolves are home tonight, taking on the Washington Wizards. So it's busy right around here. Fans still making their way in through the right field gates. 1 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. And Glasnow's pitch is a curveball fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes. Twins wearing their City Connect uniforms. They're brand new ones. Twin Cities, it says across the chest. Minneapolis and St. Paul. And the pitch. That's bounced. About a 57-footer. Curveball. Didn't really do much, except bounce. They use several different kinds of clay here. The infield has different shades and different types of clay, and they put a really dark clay up the baselines, first and third, and right out in front of home plate to soften it up in front. Stretch by Tanner and the 2-2. Swung on, hit in the air toward right center field. Over to get it is Outman. He'll make the catch on the run, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, good defensive placement to begin with, because Outman was playing a little shade over towards right center field to begin with.
Alex Kirilloff, who had a 7-game hitting streak going until last night, came in for 1 at bat and was 0 for, so that ended that. Left-handed hitting first baseman, hitting .370.
Quite a few offers last night. Twins only had 3 hits in the game.
Well, Minnesota is home to the Golden Offers. Here's the pitch, and Kirilloff hits it to left field right in the tracks of Chris Taylor. And he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, we'll try and find that G in here.
That's right. I was missing a G, wasn't I? Golden Gophers. All right, 1, 2, 3. Go the Twins in the bottom of the first inning. We'll head to the
Dodgers baseball.
Already getting jiggy with it.
Dodger catcher Will Smith will lead off the second inning. No score. Louis Varland out of the full line, towing the first base out of the rubber. Kicks, comes home, and Will fouls it back for strike 1. No score here in the top of the second. Top of the second brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. For Will Smith, he comes to the plate more often than not with runners on base, but this time the bases are empty. Swings and fouls the next pitch back, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the second inning. Will winds the bat back, waits, and the pitch inside. He backs up to get out of the way. Max Muncy on deck. And Teoscar Hernandez, the right fielder, also due up this inning.
Is that pitch up and in with 2 strikes? A precursor to going down and away here?
1-2. Tries to go down and away, and Will lines it to right field. And on the warning track, it is caught by Matt Wallner. Palmer had to run toward the foul line, and he was running straight along the warning track and then hauled it in for the first out of the Dodgers' second.
Tim, you and I talked briefly about Will Smith on the pregame show. He kind of gets overlooked with that fearsome threesome of Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, but really, it's like the four horsemen. You have to put Will Smith in that category as well now.
He's driving in runs. He's getting hits. Came in with a .400 batting average tonight. First pitch is high to Max Muncy. Left-handed hitter batting .273. A home run and 7 runs knocked in. Varland's pitch. Check swing roller down the third base side, goes foul. And before it could go any more foul or come back in fair, Varland over there to touch it. And Muncy will have to come back to home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, what a difference a day makes, huh, in terms of the weather here. Blue skies, beautiful, 60 degrees at game time. I understand tomorrow's day game, the weather is going to be the best they've had all spring.
It's about time. Dodgers on this trip have seen some really crummy weather.
1-1 pitch. Outside, and it's now 2-1 to Max. Muncy standing at the left side of the plate. Now the pitch inside. He backs up. Count goes to 3-1. Varland lost his first start of the season against Milwaukee. Lasted only 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. Max swings, fouls the next offer away. It was a cutter. Well, so far from Varland, too, in the first inning, we saw him throw a few more cutters than he did fastballs. So he's going to rely on that cut fastball a lot. 3-2. Swung on and pulled foul up the first base line just beyond the Twins' dugout. Three and 2. Top of the second inning. 1 out, no score. Louis Varland. He delivers, and it's high and outside, and Max walks. Second walk issued by Varland. Now, he will issue a few of those. But as the game goes along, it gets kind of tough on him. Third time through the order, he has walked more batters and allowed more home runs than anybody on the staff. Walk percentage in the first inning, 6.3. Second time through the order, 4.2. And then the third time through the order, he'll walk more than 10% of the guys he faces. Teoscar Hernandez with a strike on him. Right-handed hitting right fielder. Right side of the infield wide open. Muncy leads at first. And the pitch is drilled to center field. Byron Buxton right in the way of it. Reaches up, makes a head-high catch on a ball that was smoked out there. And there were 2 down. Really hard hit ball for Teoscar Hernandez, but he comes up empty and doesn't have anything to show for it. 2 down, and Muncy at first base. Here's James Outman. Outman's first home run of the season came last night in the 7th inning, and it broke a 2-2 tie, put the Dodgers ahead. He swings, hits a ground ball to the right side. That's going to get through for a hit. Slowly rolling in the outfield. Muncy turns second. He's on his way to third. And James Outman with a 2-out base hit, and the Dodgers have runners at first and third.
For Outman, kind of broke through last night. Hit the home run after striking out each of the first 2 at-bats. So it sounded as if his quotes after the games, that he felt as, hey, I'm back on track right now.
It's got to be a good feeling. You're going to go into slumps, but you hate to do it right out of the gate. Now Chris Taylor swings, hits a ground ball down to third base. That'll be picked up by Willie Castro. He throws to Julian, the second baseman, to get the out the short way there. And Taylor grounds into the force out. That retires this side. No runs, 1 hit. And 2 men left at the end of an inning and a half. Dodgers.
Him home.
Home half of the second inning, no score. Tyler Glasnow back up on top of the hill. He'll face Byron Buxton, Jose Miranda, and Matt Wallner. Buxton standing in from the right side, veteran center fielder. As he looks out at Tyler, big right-hander ready. He kicks, fires, and that is right at the knees for a strike. 0-1 to Buxton. The Twins come into this game with a major league worst team batting average, 181. 47 out of 260. Swing and a slicer down the right field side. That's going to go into the seats. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers Baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, and iHeart Radio Station.
Well, Buxton back in there with an 0-2 count. 233 his average. He's 7 for 30. Holding the bat high above his right shoulder. Now the pitch cut out and missed. Heavy fastball at 97. And Buxton strikes out. That's strikeout number 2 for Tyler Glasnow. Turn all your trail-dominating off-roading dreams into reality in an all-new 2024 Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. They make it easy. Glasnow is firing some gas up there, getting Buxton. Now Jose Miranda played third base last night. Swings at this pitch, pops it up left field, waiting for it. Coming in to play it is Chris Taylor. He'll make the catch for the second out. 2 outs. And the right fielder Matt Wallner coming in. Glasnow certainly wouldn't mind these quick outs. When you strike a guy out, it means you have to throw a few more pitches, but he's getting some quick outs. Wallner, left-handed batter. Look at a pitch low for ball 1. Dodgers have won each of Glasnow's first 3 starts. And opponents against him hitting only 136. Strike to Wallner, 1 ball and 1 strike. Glas ready, set at the belt, shrugs his shoulders. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Fastball by him. He's got some good zip on the fastball so far.
He got some good zip on the ball, and Wallner was late to the dance on the swing.
That pitch was right down the middle. That might be one of those that you have dreams about getting, and Wallner swung right through it. He couldn't catch up. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-2 from Glasnow. Pitch was just inside. Curveball. 2-2 the count. That's a tempting one for a left-handed hitter not to take a whack at. And a 2-2. Strike 3 called. Fastball at 98 at the knees. Third strikeout for Glasnow. 6 up and 6 down through 2 innings. We go to the third. It's the Dodgers nothing, Twins nothing.
When you want Dodgers, the only
Of the third inning here in Minneapolis, no score. Gavin Lux leading off. Takes high ball one from Louis Varland. Lux got a hit last night. Broke a bat while he did it. Went 1 for 4 in the game. Lux's hit came late in the 8th inning. Left-handed batter looks at a 1-0 outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Mookie Betts on deck, and then Shohei Ohtani to follow. Louis Varland towing the extreme first base side of the rubber. Turns, fires, and it's low. And Gavin way in front, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Lux. Correa playing up the middle, the shortstop. And that one just driven in there for a strike. Gavin taking all the way. The second baseman, Edward Julien, playing over to the hole in the right side and deep with his heels almost on the grass at first is Kirilloff. Late on the pitch was Lux, and he fouled it off to the left.
That was at 96, but that pitch was right down the middle.
Right about the middle of the thighs and splitting the plate in half. Payoff pitch, 3-2, swung on, grounded to third. Up with it, Willie Castro. He sidearms it to first, and he gets it there in time to get Gavin, and there's 1 out.
Well, friends, you can suit up this season at MLBshop.com. That's right. You can check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, T-shirts, collectibles, and a whole lot more. So gear up with your Dodgers at MLBshop.com.
Mookie Betts is 0 for 0. 1 plate appearance. He walked and then was erased as part of an inning-ending double play hit into by Freddie Freeman. Pitch to Mookie. That is a curveball in for a strike. Mookie Betts himself has more home runs than the entire Twins team. Mookie has 5. The Twins collectively have 4. Fouls this pitch back, and it's 0-2. Mookie was victimized by an unusually large strike zone last night. Did manage to get a hit in his last at-bat, though. Swings and hits the ball in the air to right. It is twisting toward the line. Wallner over there, but it's going to get into the seats. How about this one, too, Mo? Today, Mookie Betts was nominated for a National Sports Emmy in the category of Emerging On-Air Talent. Work that he's done for Fox. He has also got a pretty popular podcast. Pitch is skipping in the dirt outside, 1-2. So how about that? Along with everything else he does well on the baseball field, he has been nominated for a National Sports Emmy Award. The wind now by Varland, his 1-2. Tapped foul at the plate. Ryan Jeffers, the catcher, couldn't hang on. Did you get nominated for any when you were doing TV, sports?
I got nominated to leave.
Next pitch is a little low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That wasn't quite as big an honor then.
No.
2-2 to Mookie Betts. Here it comes. And Mookie swings and pops it up. Left side, foul ground. It's drifting right near the Dodger dugout. It'll go over the Dodger dugout. Bounce up, hit the roof of the dugout, and lucky fan gets it on the second hop. I thought you might have been nominated for a local Emmy or something.
Yeah, well, I got one up on the wall.
All right.
Nominated for a few others.
See, it's possible. Mookie can maybe do it. 2-2, strike 3 called. Boy, he took him right down the middle. No argument at all for Mookie Betts as he strikes out looking. That's the second strikeout for Gus Varland. His last strikeout victim, his first one of the night, was Shohei Ohtani, and he is back up. Coming into the game, Ohtani 11 for 22 in his last 5 games. First pitch to him is over the plate for a strike call.
There's nothing dainty about the way Varland is just attacking the strike zone right now.
I asked Dave Roberts about him prior to the game. He said he's better than people think. This one is ripped past the first baseman down to the right field corner. Boy, was that ball spanked. Shohei around first, and he is into second with a double. That is his 8th double. And he leads Major League Baseball with 12 extra base hits. 114 miles per hour off the bat.
If you get in front of some of the baseballs that he's hitting, you're risking life and limb.
We see guys, extremely talented players, hit the ball. We're not seeing anybody hit it consistently as hard as Shohei Ohtani is. Ohtani leads at second. Freddie Freeman up. He fouls one back into the screen. 0-1. You hear this about certain players from time to time. I think we mentioned it the other night about Shohei. It sounds different coming off of his bat. The pitch. Freddie takes inside. Another cutter from Louis Varland. No score. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Dodgers with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Varland, ball behind his back. Now comes set in the stretch. Kicks the pitch. Shot foul third base side. Now to play. Two strikes on Freeman. Shohei leads at second base. Correa, the shortstop, squatting almost behind the bag. Freddie lifts it foul down the left field side. Correa positioned almost behind second base. He's about as far over as he can be without creating a violation. The shift rule. Freeman 0 for 1. 1-2 pitch. Checked his swing on an inside cutter. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mentioned the pregame show that if you go back to last year, Louis Varland threw that cut fastball 1 out of every 3 pitches.
Here comes a 2-2 offer. That's poured in high. 3-2. Full count to Freddie. Varland with 51 pitches so far, with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Freddie waits at the plate. 3-2. Swung on a missed strike. 3 was the cutter. 3rd strikeout for Varland. Dodgers get a hit from Ohtani, a double, and he is stranded at second base. 2.5 innings done at Target Field. No score. Willie Castro, the third baseman, leading off. A against Tyler Glasnow. His pitch is swung on, fouled off to the left. Strike one. Bottom of the third, brought to you by AM/PM, the official convenience store of the Dodgers. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Castro, switch hitter, batting left. 125 the average. Swings, foul, tips it into the glove of Will Smith for strike two. 1-2 to Castro, just 3 for 24 on the season so far. The catcher, Ryan Jeffers, on deck, and Austin Martin will hit third, the left fielder. Ready to go. Here's his pitch. Swung on, chopper foul, first base side.
Part of that's a good curveball right there. Just dropped off the end of the table. Looked like.
See what he comes back with here. It's 24 pitches so far. Less than half of what his mound opponent has thrown. Swinging a foul tip by Castro into the glove of Smith for strike three. Fourth strikeout for Tyler Glasnow. Off to a very good start. Tied the first 7.
I mentioned that the Dodgers bullpen retired, even before the bullpen, retired the final 18 hitters for the Twins last night. So now they've not had a man on in the last 25 hitters.
Right-handed hitting catcher Jeffers hits a high fly ball to center field. Going back on it and stopping well in front of the warning track is James Outman. He'll make the catch, and there are 2 down.
That's 26.
After a strikeout, a quick out. That happened in the second inning. When he struck out Buxton, Miranda came up and flied to left on the first pitch. Any pitcher starting a ball game loves the quick outs.
That's the third out on first pitches of it at bat.
It is the offer to the left fielder, Austin Martin. 0 for 4 this season. 1-0 to Martin. And he takes a strike, slider. Martin's got the sun glare black on, but he's kind of got it painted all over his face. I don't know what good that does. 1-1, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
You'll get a lot of photos taken.
I mean, it starts underneath his eyes, and it goes all the way down his cheeks and his jaw down to his chin. I hope that cuts down on the sun glare, because that's what that stuff's supposed to do. But only when you put it on, just under your eyes. Your orbital bone. 2-2 now.
It has to be on top of that zygomatic arch, your cheekbone. And if it's below that, which there's a lot of guys who wear below that, that's not helping.
2-2. Swung on in line to right center. Outman on the run. He dives and he gets by him. Oh, he had a great chance. Throw comes into second base, and with a head first dive, Martin is safe with a double. That's his first hit of the season and his first big league hit, and they're asking for the baseball.
All-out effort by James Outman as well, and that's the first runner that has been on base in the last 27 hitters for the Twins.
Two outs. James came ever so close. The ball actually hit his glove. Had a chance. Now, one of the other stories for the Twins, they are 0 for their last 26 with runners in scoring position. Glasnow out of the stretch, checks second. And the pitch on the way to Edward Julia, who struck out looking in the first. It's up high for a ball.
As a team for the season, early goings, yes, they're hitting a .22 runners in scoring position.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on, fouled back, 1 ball, 1 strike. The last time the Twins had a longer hitless streak with runners in scoring position was 2006. And went 29 consecutive hitless at bats. Lou Ford knocked in Joe Mauer to end that drought. Mauer will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in July. There's a swinging strike. He tried to hold up, but couldn't do it. ball, 2 strikes to Edward Julian. One and two. There's Glasnow, the big right-hander, gets set to go. And from the belt, he lets one go home. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Tyler Glasnow. And the Twins are now 0 for their last 27 with runners in scoring position. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And at the end of 3 full in Minnesota, it's
My city hall and I'm co-signing this wave coming up next. Tyler
Glasnow with 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. We go to the top of the 4th. Will Smith will lead off against Louis Varland. No score. Dodgers and Twins, game 2 of this 3-game series. Varland, the right-hander, winds, fires, it's high, and that's ball 1 to Will. Smith lined out to right, deep to right. In the 2nd inning, he is 0 for 1. Next offer is in for a strike. Both Louis and Gus, they're just a year apart. Gus Varland with the Dodgers was sent back to Oklahoma City. He is 27 years old, and Louis 26, the younger brother. They're both at Concordia University nearby at the same time. So for Concordia, they had a pretty good staff. 2-1. And Will chased one upstairs, and that's 2-2. Did have a rough outing in his opener against the Brewers, but pitching much more comfortably at home tonight. 2-2 pitch. Will hits it to right field. That's going to get down for a hit. Opposite field single for Will Smith. It's his 19th hit of the year. And the Dodgers have the leadoff man aboard.
I think of all the hitters in the Dodgers that we've seen, Will Smith, to me, handles that elevated fastball better than anybody else.
With the bases empty this year, so far 294 with men on. It's a little better, 464.
Yeah, he's better with runners on base.
Max Muncy with a runner at first takes low and in. You can enhance your listening experience. Download the iHeartRadio app. Listen in HD. Powered by LA Care Health Plan, serving all Angelinos. LACare.org. Muncy will take a strike, a fastball at 95. On the outer half of the plate. Correa playing up the middle. He is right on that imaginary line. Stretched by Varland. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Max was just off of it. 1 on, nobody out. No score. Top of the 4th. Varland, ball behind his back, now puts it in his glove and readies to throw. 1-2 pitch inside, 2-2. Teoscar Hernandez waiting on deck. Third baseman Willie Castro deep and off the line at third. The pitch. Chopped at the plate, foul. Still 2-2 to Muncy. Max walked his first time up in the second inning, was stranded. Dodgers left 2 on base in the second inning. Smith leads at first, held on by Kirilloff. Now the 2-2 from Varland. Max rips it down the right field line, just foul. He hooked it. Bounced off the warning track and went up in the seats. Came back out. Max digging in again from the left side. Now the 2-2 once more from Louis Varland. Strike 3 called. Max took a curveball that caught plenty of home plate. Strikeout number 4 for Varland.
Just a smart pitch right there. 2-2, started the curveball outside, came back, got the corner.
Teoscar Hernandez now batting. He lined out to center field first time up. Takes a healthy cut and a fastball and misses. Nothing in 1. Teoscar, 14 RBIs. Next pitch is down the middle for a strike. Teoscar is tied with Spencer Steer of Cincinnati for the most number of RBIs in the National League at 14. Fouls this pitch back. Jake Berger of Miami. Gurriel of Arizona. And Ozuna of Atlanta, along with Suzuki of the Cubs, all with 12. And Mookie Betts next with 11. He's tied with the Padres' Jake Cronenworth in the RBI department. Well, what a win for the Padres last night, huh? Down 8-0 to the Cubs, come back and win. Pitch is in the dirt to Teoscar. It was one of the more unlikely wins for San Diego. Cubs got way out in front last night. Fernando Tatis Jr., a huge home run late. 1-2 the count, and the pitch coming. Swung on, and that is poked to right field. That's a base hit. That's going toward the alley. It'll be cut off with a backhand by Wallner, the right fielder. And Smith stops at second base. A base hit for Teoscar. And with 1 out, the Dodgers have runners at first and second.
That was a nearly impossible pitch to hit. That was a breaking ball away. It may have been off the plate, but too close to take. And the fact that Teoscar Hernandez just kind of shortened up his swing to make sure he could put it into play. Big base hit.
Another cutter from Varland. He's just almost as many cutters as fastballs tonight. And now James Outman, who has a hit. It's 1 for 1. He swings and misses at a curveball. So for Varland, his recipe is spin to win. He just puts spin on the ball.
Infield exaggerated shift. Second baseman's closer to first than he is second base.
Outman swings and he hits a high fly ball to center. Buxton going back to the track. He looks up and he's gone. A 3-run home run. James Outman. Once around the park, James. His second home run of the year, and the Dodgers strike first. They lead it 3-0. Oh, that was a blast well over the 403 mark into the batter's eye in center field.
And with that trip around the diamond, stop by any one of the Daniels Jewelers locations and say home run to get your free team bracelet along with a $50 gift card towards any purchase of $99 or more. Daniels Jewelers, own the dream.
The Dodgers get the first big hit of the game, a one-out, three-run homer from James Outman, who was 2 for 2 in the game tonight. And his home run last night broke the 2-2 tie, turned out to be the winning hit, so things turning around in a hurry for Outman. 0-1 pitch to Taylor. He swings over the top of a curveball. It's 0-2. Bombs away for James Outman, homering in back-to-back games. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2 to Chris.
Dave Roberts was asked after the ball game last night, he said, do you think Outman is feeling the pressure? He says, no, the pressure he felt was last year trying to make the club and then stay at the big league level. There's no pressure now because he understands he belongs in the big leagues.
1-2, grazed the outside corner. Taylor didn't agree, and he is called out on strikes. That'll be the 5th strikeout for Varland. 2 men out, and Gavin Lux will be the batter.
You need a boat paddle to hit that ball as far outside as it was.
One of those long ones from a Viking ship.
Yeah.
There's a strike call to the left-hander sitting
Someone's in the back yelling, stroke, stroke. Scoreboard on umpire last night. The results not high again.
It was in the 80s, 80%, 89% last night for John Tumpane. In the last several games, the umpires, in terms of their report cards that we look at, they've been in the 80s, like 82, 85, 89% in that area. Usually it's over 90. Kind of an excuse me foul ball off the bat of Gavin Lux. Two-strike count on Gavin. Varland's pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to center field. Buxton, he's got it under control. He reaches up, makes the catch, and that's it. Dodgers get 3 runs on 3 hits. The big blast, the 3-run home run for James Outman to center field. And after 3.5 innings in Minneapolis, it's the Dodgers 3, Twins nothing.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is
Dodgers 3, Twins nothing. Bottom of the 4th inning. Carlos Correa to lead off. Right-handed hitting shortstop. And Dodger catcher Will Smith was having a conversation with Nick Marley, the home plate umpire, about Correa between the last half inning and the first pitch in there for a strike. And couldn't really hear Will on the microphone, but I could hear Nick Marley plain as day. So I knew what Will was asking him. It was about where Correa is lining up at short. He is behind second base, really pushing that imaginary line. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And what Nick Marley's response was is it only comes into play as a violation if the ball's hit to him. And Will said, well, what can you do about it? He said, the only thing we can do is ask him to move. But you can line up where you want. If the ball is hit to you on the other side of second base, if you're in violation, then that runner would be safe if he was thrown out. There's a swing and a miss. The ball gets off the glove of Will Smith. He'll pick it up, throw down to first. And that is strikeout number 6 for Tyler Glasnow. Tyler fastball 97 outside corner. Not a real competitive at bat for Carlos Correa. Here's the left-handed hitting first baseman Alex Kirilloff. Glasnow kicks and sends this one toward the plate. Low ball 1.
Offense has been a challenge for the Twins. 3-5 in the season. They're 4 games out of first in the American League Central, trailing Cleveland, Detroit, and then Kansas City.
Next pitch, swung on and missed. A slider down and in.
The other part, too, having lost 5 of the last 6 games, with only 14 runs being scored total in those games.
1-1 pitch to Kirilloff. Another slider down and in. Another swing and a miss. 1-2. Only 1 hit for the Twins. It was a double by Austin Martin. Ball hit to the right center field gap. Outman dove for it, hit his glove. And Martin had his first major league hit. That's been the only hit of the ball game. 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what he threw, and the first 2 don't count. Slider down and in, you'd be right. Tripled up on that, and Kirilloff just had no chance. That is strikeout number 7. And pretty much in his rocking chair so much tonight, or so far tonight for Tyler Glasnow. He's just carving these guys up. Byron Buxton, second time up. He struck out first time. He swings and misses at a slider.
We have not seen, and this is one of the things that scouts have talked about, not seen too many adjustments from an offensive standpoint of the Twins. And not just starting off this season where they're 3-5. You go back the last couple of years, they're a team that really has been known to try and swing from the heels, hit home runs. Well, they've only hit 4.
1 pitch to Buxton in the dirt, backhanded by Smith.
The other part, too, so far, we're just about halfway through this game. You look at last night, too. Their hitters did not take the counts very deep into account to begin with.
No, they swung early and often. 1-1 pitch. Buxton takes high, 2-1. You know, it was funny because it was almost like they knew the rain was coming and they wanted to get the game in. 2 hours and 15 minutes, the game time last night. Swinging a foul back, strike 2 to Buxton. I don't think that was really the case, but they went up there and really had some aggressive at-bats. And very short at-bats. They've had a few of those already tonight. 2 outs and the 2-2 pitch to Buxton. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Glasnow strikes out the side. He has 8 strikeouts in the game, and he is in command on the hill. We go to the 5th inning. It's the Dodgers 3, Twins nothing.
This is AM 570 LA Sports.
I can live my dreams.
I can.
Mookie Betts to lead off the top of the fifth inning. Dodgers 3, Twins nothing. And Louis Varland facing Betts, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch is up high, ball 1. Shohei Ohtani is on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by On Deck. For small business lending that's fast and easy, go to ondeck.com. Betts takes a cutter outside, and it's 2-0. Okay, at 367. Standing there from the right side, waiting. Now the pitch. And he will take low ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. This is the third time through the order for Louis Varland. This is when he runs into trouble, at least statistically. 3-0 pitch, outside and low ball 4. And a big jump in walks the third time through the order. 10% of the batters he faces, he will walk when facing them for the third time. Now Shohei Ohtani, who is 1 for 2, he smoked a double to the right field corner in the third inning. Big left-handed batter waits. The Dodger DH. And out of the stretch is Varland. The pitch. Swung on and hit high in the air to left. That'll be playable for Austin Martin. He broke back originally. Now he comes in and makes the catch, and Shohei is out.
Well, lots of dates to come out and join us at Dodger Stadium. How about Saturday, April 20th? Why? Well, you can watch the Dodgers take on the Mets, and the first 40,000 fans in attendance are going to receive a Walker Buehler bobblehead presented by Bank of America. Come on, get it. Tickets, Dodgers.com/promotions.
1 out, Freddie Freeman, the batter. Mookie off of first, and the pitch inside and low. You know, another thing about the third time through the order throughout Varland's career, the home runs go way up. First time through the order, he's allowed 6. Second time, 4. Third time, he's allowed 9.
That's where hitters have had a chance to compare notes.
1-0 pitch. And Freeman takes a strike on the outer half.
We saw that work last night after Outman got the home run in the 7th inning to lead off that 7th. He had a conversation with Shohei Ohtani. Said, hey, look, what did you see against this new reliever?
Way outside to Freeman. Fastball at 94.
And then Ohtani, facing that same pitcher, same inning, also hit a home run.
Louis Varland looking in for Jeffers to set a target. Freeman waits for the 2-1. Here it is, and it's slapped to the other side. That's a base hit to left center. Betts will stop at second base, and the Dodgers, with 1 out, have 2 men on. And Freddie Freeman now with a 15-game hitting streak against the Minnesota Twins. He 1 for 3 tonight.
And he had a big hole in that left side of the infield. But Correa, the shortstop, really playing up the middle to pull.
Pete Mackey, the pitching coach for the Twins, will come out and pay Varland a visit here. The consultation on the mound is brought to you by Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION, because everyone deserves justice. Cole Sands, a right-hander, has gotten up for the Twins in their bullpen. And speaking of the Twins, just sitting down below us, one of the all-time greats for the Twins, Brewers too, Paul Molitor is here tonight.
He's former manager of the Twins.
He is a part-time broadcaster with the Twins on both radio and TV. He's here with his son tonight, just enjoying the game right down below us. Mookie Betts leads at second. Freeman, huge lead at first. And Will Smith, who's up with men on base, takes a ball. Told you the average this season with men on. Will Smith hitting .464. 11 games that he has played prior to tonight, Smith has 9 runs batted in. He swings, hits a ball high to right field and deep. This ball carrying, and this ball's gone. It's a home run for Will Smith. It is into the home run porch, the balcony that leans out in right field. It's a 3-run homer, and the Dodgers lead it 6-0. An opposite field shot for Smith.
And with the Dodgers, you can't just say, hey, the top 3 hitters in the lineup. Now it expands the top 4 hitters in the lineup. Fastball right down the middle. With that trip around the diamond, another stop by Daniels Jewelers. Any of the locations, walk in and say home run for your free team bracelet, along with a $50 gift card of any purchase of $99 or more. Daniels Jewelers, own the dream.
Max Muncy takes a strike. It's one of the unique features here at Target Field. It's this little porch that sort of hangs out over the right field wall. And Varland deals another pitch. It's hit on the ground to the right side. Second baseman Edward Julian flips on to first for the out. 2 gone.
It is a sizable wall, 23 feet in height.
We'll get it up over the railing and into the first row or 2 of that little cutout home run porch that's out there. That's home run number 1 of the season for Smith. RBIs 10, 11, and 12. Teoscar Hernandez, nobody on, 2 down. And Varland's pitch. Teoscar taking all the way, almost stepping out of the box. He takes it low for a ball. 92 pitches for Varland, so this will be it for him this inning. We'll get an early wrap tonight. Now the pitch. That's up high, and it's 2-0. Right off the bat, the right fielder, Matt Wallner, thought he had a play on it on the Smith home run. Called strike 2-1 now to Teoscar. That's just the thing. When you have this porch that's hanging out over the field of play, you might think you have a play on it. And had that porch not been there, that ball probably would have been off the top of the wall instead of out. But it went into the overhang and a 3-run homer for Smith. 2-2. Wave and a miss. He chased a curveball, and that is strike 3. But the Dodgers strike for 3. Will Smith goes deep for the first time this year. Through 4.5 at Target Field, it's the Dodgers 6, Twins nothing.
Serving those who serve is a lifelong mission, one that...
Smith and James Outman each with 3-run home runs tonight. The Dodgers lead at 6-0. Bottom of the 5th inning, and Tyler Glasnow back to work. Right-hander sends one home, down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Glasnow 8 strikeouts through 4 innings. He struck out the side in the bottom of the 4th. Now he sets and pitches one home, and it's in there for a called strike. Fastball at 97. Outman's home run went to dead center into the batter's eye. It's to the right of what you call true center. Ground ball wide of third, foul ball. 1-2 to Miranda. And Wills went into the home run porch in right field. Overhang. say? Maybe 6 or 8 feet it hangs over the field?
I think it hangs over more to the center field side than it does the right field foul pole side.
Yeah, it's kind of at an angle, isn't it?
It's positioned to kind of square up to home plate.
1-2, curveball chased for strike 3. That is strikeout number 9. And again, Tyler Glasnow has been in control since the first pitch of the ballgame.
Again, if we go back now, counting tonight, go back to last night, the Twins have had a runner on base one time in the last 33 batters.
Deals to Matt Wallner, left-handed hitting right fielder, low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, the pitch. And he's in there for a call strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Glasnow's next offering, just right by him with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. The Twins hitters are having a problem catching up. I mean, they are just a hair off with their timing, but that's to the benefit of Glasnow, who's got him on the ropes. And almost ready for a double-digit strikeout night. Struck out the last 5 men he has faced. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Glasnow. Swung on and sliced foul down the left field side. One and 2 to Matt Wallner. Wallner struck out looking back in the second inning. And the 1-2 pitch. Oh, right there. Taken for strike 3. A beautiful curveball. A knee buckler. And that froze Wallner. And that's 10 strikeouts. And 6 in a row for Glasnow.
He's doing surgery from 60 feet, 6 inches away from home plate.
He's really good, too. A good surgeon. No, he is carving these guys up. Willie Castro, who struck out his only plate appearance, switch hitting third baseman. We'll look at 1 low. And the pitch. And that is a little bit outside. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Willie Castro. 2 down, bases empty. Now that one high. Glasnow with a 3-ball count. I don't know if we've seen one of these. 3-0. I think this is the first one. And the next offer is in there for a call strike. And the pitch. Swung on, and that is snared by Muncy in the hole. He throws to first in time to get him. What a play by Max Muncy. Outstanding. Played it beautifully on the short hop to his left, and then made a throw on to first in plenty of time to get Castro. Twins go down in order in the bottom of the 5th inning. We head to the 6th in Minneapolis. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Twins nothing. Twins. It is right-hander Cole Sands. Dodgers 6, and the Twins nothing. James Outman, the first batter of the Dodgers 6. And a pitch on the way, and that's low and in. Pitching change brought to you by Navien high-efficiency tankless water heaters, boilers, and the new NPF Hydro Furnace. Next-level comfort, perfect for your home and the environment. Learn more at hydrofurnace.com. 1-0 pitch is swung on and hit well to right center field. Byron Buxton over there to get underneath it from the warning track. He'll make the catch, and there's one out for the Dodgers in the top half of the 6th inning. Numbers on the starter, Louis Varland. He went 5 innings, gave up 6 earned runs on 7 hits, walked 3 and struck out 6. Varland went 97 pitches, 63 for strikes, and his ERA went from 6.75 up to an even 9. 2.25 runs. He is on the hook here tonight. Chris Taylor fouls one back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Glasnow, he's been very pitch efficient. Just 61 pitches through 5 innings, and 44 of those 61 pitches have been strikes.
Cole Sands, 26 years old, from Tallahassee, Florida. 1-1. Looks at a strike. Curveball. And Taylor with a 1-ball, 2-strike count on him. 1 out, bases empty. Second baseman Julian really over towards second base a long way. Not as much as when Correa plays it the opposite way for a lefty hitter. And Taylor reaches for one, spoils it, fouls it on. Sands working the third base side of the rubber. His pitch swung on and missed, and Chris strikes out. 2 down. And Gavin Lux coming up. Well, they finally had the last opening day in baseball today. That was at Fenway Park in Boston, and Baltimore spoiled it. The Orioles beat the Red Sox 7-1 today. White Sox just defeated Cleveland 7-5, and earlier today, Detroit was a winner on the road in Pittsburgh, 5-3. Strike call to Gavin Lux. Lux 0 for 2 tonight, grounded out to third and flied to center.
This is the anniversary of the first game ever played at Fenway Park, 1912.
Is that right? Looked a little different back then.
Well, especially from the standpoint is that the Red Sox beat Harvard. Exhibition contest.
Long road trip for Harvard.
Snowy afternoon. 3,000 people.
Harvard just across the Charles River from Boston. Here's the 1-0 and a tapper foul. You got a score for that one? Puts you on the spot.
2-0, as a matter of fact.
2-0. Who won? Harvard?
Red Sox.
2 outs, nobody on. The 1-ball, 2-strike pitch from Cole Sands to Gavin Lux. In the dirt. Yeah, that's when they had the hill. Instead of the Green Monster, they had a thing called Duffy's Cliff in left field. The fans were allowed on the field. They were just held back by a rope. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball, and that got one of the feet of Gavin.
This is also the anniversary of Ebbets Field for the Dodgers, opening up 1913.
They're going to take a look at Gavin. While they do, let's quickly pause for station identification on the Los Angeles Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, and iHeart radio station.
Still looking at Gavin Lux. You mentioned Evans Field. Apartments there now. They've been there for years. There's a great display in Cooperstown. Ben Scully is the voice on it, and kind of goes around Ebbets Field. It is awesome to see. It really takes you back. Not that most of us ever saw a game there. But it really gives you an idea of what it was like and what it looked like and sounded like. And it's really cool. All right, Gavin ready to get back in the batter's box. A 2-2 count on him. The Twins right-hander Cole Sands back to work. He's set at the belt. He kicks, throws home, and it's inside for ball 3. Pitch coming, and here it is to Lux, and he lets it go inside, ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk issued. Now we'll bring Mookie Betts up. You know, if you were a fan growing up in New York back then in the 30s, 40s, I mean, what's keeping you from a game? Just the subway, right? Or getting to the ballpark?
Yeah.
Ebbets Field. I mean, the Polo Grounds are right across the river from Yankee Stadium. You could throw a stone and hit each stadium if you needed to. Pitch outside, and that's ball 1 to Mookie. That must have been pretty special back in the day to be a baseball fan back in that era, in that part of the country. 1-0. And Mookie lines one over the outstretched glove of a leaping Carlos Correa. Backs into left field for a base hit. And Mookie Betts is aboard for the 3rd time in the game.
Every time you look up, it seems like he's on base.
Lux stops at second base. He was off on contact with 2 down. And here is Shohei Ohtani, who is 1 for 3 with a double. His league-leading 8th double of the season came back in the 3rd inning. And now the Dodgers a chance for a little 2-out damage. Pitch cut on and missed. Cut her down and in. The ball's and 1 strike to Shohei. He's never had multiple hits in a game 6 straight games. And fouls it back, and it's 0-2. He's only done it 5 times once. He's in the middle, he's in the process of that streak. But prior to that, he'd never had multiple hit games more than 4 in a row for his 6-year major league career. Lux off of second, Betts way off of first. Stretched by Sands in the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, a splitter. Boy, he rolled that one out. Hadn't seen that one, and Shohei chased it. He strikes out for the 2nd time. Dodgers leave 2. They get a hit. No errors for the Twins. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Sixth inning, 6-0 Dodgers with the lead. And the bottom part of the order is up for the Twins. Ryan Jeffers, the 8-hitter, the catcher, he takes a strike. It's 0-1. Then Austin Martin, and back to the top of the order, Edward Julian. 10 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow. He's already blown past his season high. That was 7 on the 3rd of April against the Giants, which is outside for a ball. It is the 14th time in his career that Glasnow has struck out at least 10 in a Major League ball game. He stretches, he pitches the 1-1, a curveball, and a good one, too. Jeffers couldn't hold up, and he swings and misses for strike 2. As far as a career high, well, that's within reach tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. The curveball froze him. And Jeffers strikes out looking. That's 11 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow. His career high is 14, so he's 3 away from tying that. He's done that twice while with Tampa Bay. He struck out 14 Red Sox on the 6th of September last year. And in 2021, on the 2nd of April, he struck out 14 Texas Rangers. Ground ball past a diving Muncy down the third base line, a fair ball. And Martin, who is the only guy to be able to solve Tyler Glasnow tonight, gets his 2nd ever Major League hit, and he gets his 2nd ever Major League double.
Didn't waste any time either in the first pitch thrown to him. He hit it like he knew what was coming.
And 1 out. The 2nd hit allowed by Tyler tonight. And back to the top of the order, Edward Julian. He has bookended strikeouts, once swinging, once looking. He bunts, and he bunts it foul.
Bad idea. Everybody's back. Swinging the bats has not been very successful. The last 36 batters that the Twins have sent to home plate going back to last night. The last 36, 2 have reached base. Same guy.
Here's the 0-1. Low and in. Reminder, it's Chevy truck season at your Southern California Chevy dealers. No better time to do what you do best in a Chevy Silverado. Visit SoCalChevy.com for more information. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. Which is a ball up high. 2-1 to Edward Julian, second baseman. Glasnow checks the runner. Now kicks, comes to the plate. Swung on, fouled off to the left. Strike 2. Next pitch will be his 70th. So even though he has 11 strikeouts, the pitch economy has been terrific for him tonight. A lot of times, most of the time, when a guy's got double digits in strikeouts, it means he's thrown a lot of pitches in the game, but Glasnow really hasn't. Now the pitch. Swung out, slow roller to the right side. Freddie Freeman's got it. Tosses on to Glasnow covering, and there are 2 men down. And now the Twins are 0 for their last 28 with runners in scoring position.
They only had 2 opportunities last night, 0 for 2. This is the 3rd one in this game coming up.
Carlos Correa 0 for 2. Fly to center in the first inning. Last time up in the 4th, he struck out swinging. Stretch by Glasnow, and his pitch. Swung out, and that is cued foul up the first base side. Strike 1.
Well, it's going to be Hello Kitty night at Dodger Stadium Tuesday, April 16th. And if you purchase a special ticket pack, you'll receive a Hello Kitty bag. For tickets, Dodgers.com/ticket packs.
Washington Nationals in that night. Martin leads off a 3rd. Infield back with 2 down. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed at a slider. And Glasnow's got Correa on the ropes here. Nothing in 2 to Carlos Correa. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul, tipped into the glove of Smith. Strike 3. That is the 12th strikeout for Tyler Glasnow tonight. He is 2 away from his career high. And the Twins leave a man at third. We go to the 7th. It's the Dodgers 6, Twins nothing.
Download the iHeartRadio app and listen to AM 570.
Top of the 7th inning, Freddie Freeman leading off. Dodgers up 6-0. And Sands still in there, and Freddie just absolutely obliterates a baseball, but it will end up foul. That one was headed to the target center where the NBA game's going on tonight. Loud strike. Freddie, no balls, 1 strike. Stretch by Sands the pitch. Freeman fouls it back. It's 0-2. Boy, how about Tyler Glasnow?
Ask the Twins about him.
I don't know what they can tell you.
They can tell you the game tomorrow starts at 12:10 local time.
Well, a 2 pitch. And that's inside. Shouldn't get much easier with Bobby Miller on the hill tomorrow afternoon.
9 o'clock tomorrow, the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 10:10 Pacific.
Get some Wednesday brunch and baseball for you. 1-2 to Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Freddie tonight 1 for 3. Hit into an inning-ending double play in the first. Struck out swinging in the third. Singled and scored in the 5th. Sands, the right-hander, ready to go. Here's 2-2. Strike 3 called. A cutter that caught the inside corner. Freddie normally doesn't react. He had a slight reaction. I don't think he agreed with the call. It was a borderline pitch, and he was rung up by Nick Marley. So there's 1 down for the Dodgers in the 7th inning. Will Smith, a 3-run homer and a base hit. He has scored twice. 2 for 3 tonight. He takes a little bit low. Shakey's Pizza Parlor is the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Outside corner for a called strike with a fastball at 93. 1-1 to Will Smith. Smith holding from the right side, waits. Now the pitch. Outside. Skipped at the right in the left-hand batter's box. Ball touched dirt, so it gets thrown out of the ball game. 1 out, base is empty. 2 ball, 1 strike offer from Sands. Fastball high, and it's 3-1 to Will. It's nice tonight. The wind or lack thereof. Last night it was blowing in toward us, and tonight not much of it. Will turns on one and crushes it foul into the second deck down the left field side. Three and two. 6 runs on 8 hits for the Dodgers. No runs, 2 hits for the Twins. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Sansa struck out the first 2 in the top of the 7th inning. I mentioned Bobby Miller is going to pitch the day game tomorrow. And had he had a normal outing, let's say, his last time out, probably wouldn't be. Tomorrow probably would be a bullpen game. Pitch to Max Muncy inside for ball 1. But because he went a very short distance in his last outing, things did not work out well for him in Chicago. Strike called to Muncy. Bobby just won an inning and 2/3. They got 5 earned runs. Threw 38 pitches, or 58 pitches, I beg your pardon, 58 pitches. So not a lot, relatively speaking. 2-1 now to Muncy. So the Dodgers will throw him right back out there tomorrow. And you can bet Bobby's going to be pretty focused after what happened to him at Wrigley Field. 2-1 the count to Max, the pitch. High and away, and it's 3-1. He has walked, struck out, and grounded out tonight. Three-one offers, swung out and popped up right side of the infield, just a couple of feet in the outfield grass. The shortstop Carlos Correa is over there. He'll make the catch, and the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers in the top of the 7th inning. Stretch time in Minneapolis. Middle of the 7th. It's the Dodgers. Is brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers with a 6-0 lead over the Twins. First baseman Alex Kirilloff facing Tyler Glasnow. His 75th pitch of the game is drilled in there for a strike, a fastball at 96. 12 strikeouts, and of the strikeouts, 7 of them have come on a fastball, 3 on a curveball, and 2 on a slider. And another breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-2 to Kirilloff. And we've told you that Glasnow's basically been in his rocking chair all night. He's total command of this ball game. Austin Martin, the 9th hitter, is the only guy to do anything against him. He's got 2 doubles, his first and second major league hits. Everybody else is 0 for tonight, 0-2. Pitch down and in, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now he got Kirilloff swinging in the 4th inning. He threw him a bunch of sliders down and in. Kirilloff, a left-handed batter, and Glasnow, right-handed thrower. 1-2. Swing and a ground ball slowly hit to the right side. To his glove side left is Gavin Lux. He'll grab it, flip it on to first for the out. 1 gone for the Twins in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, Monday, April 15th, the Nationals in at Dodger Stadium. A 7:10 start, by the way. And the first 40,000 fans in attendance are going to receive a Jackie Robinson Brooklyn Dodgers hat. Presented by UCLA Health. Come out and join us. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Center fielder Byron Buxton, right-handed batter, has struck out twice. He takes a strike here. Tyler started him with a slider. Twins have activity in the bullpen. Nothing doing for the Dodgers yet. Pitch swung on, and that is clubbed into left center field, a base hit. A 1-out single for Byron Buxton.
The cost was cheap enough. It was a broken bat.
And that bat gave its life for a hit.
Right off the end.
The only other player other than Austin Martin to get a hit. There's Jose Miranda, the designated hitter, 0 for 2. Pitch, fastball high, ball 1. 17,024 in the ballpark tonight in Minnesota. Pitch low, and now Will Smith will take the opportunity to go out and have a conversation with Tyler Glasnow. The consultation on the mound is brought to you by Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Dodgers. For a free consultation, call 1-800-5-MILLION. Because everyone deserves justice. Talking to Tyler the other night about his high school and some of the other former players who had gone through Hart High School. So he really loved his time there. Santa Clarita. There's a swing and a miss, a big one by Miranda. 2-1 the count. I said, how happy are you to be pitching at home? He said, it is awesome. He's loving every minute of it. 2-1. Fouled back, and it's 2-2. You got to experience the same thing when you came over from the Cubs after being with the A's. Santa Monica guy like you, now you're with the Dodgers, team you grew up watching for a while before you went off to Arizona State.
Nothing like being home, Toto.
And a 2-2 now from Tyler Glasnow to Jose Miranda. Right down the middle, called strike 3. A fastball to 97. Strikeout number 13, and now Glasnow 1 off of his career high. I mean, that fastball straight as a string down the middle. You got to wonder what Miranda's thinking, as he just watched it go by. Swing and a miss now by the right fielder, Matt Wallner. He has struck out twice, both times looking. So he comes up hacking. You got to figure he's tired of striking out looking. Glasnow got him with breaking balls before. 0-1 pitch. On the inside corner with a fastball, called strike 2. 2 down, 1 on. Dodgers up 6-0 in the bottom of the 7th. The stretch and the 0-2. Strike 3. Third time in Glasnow's career. He has struck out 14 in a game. That strikeout ties his career high. What a night for Tyler Glasnow as he gets him through the 7th inning. We go to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 6, Twins nothing. Pitcher here in the 8th inning for the Twins. It is right-hander Brock Stewart. Pitching change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers 6, Twins nothing. Teoscar Hernandez leading off, followed by James Outman. Stewart's pitch, low ball 1. Couple of home runs for the Dodgers tonight. James Outman, a 3-run shot in the 4th inning, and in the 5th, Will Smith hit a 3-run homer. And Teoscar fouls it off to the right and out of play. But the story tonight has been Tyler Glasnow. He equals his career high, striking out 14. Dodgers do have activity in the bullpen now. And the pitch, high and in. The last Dodger who had at least 14 strikeouts in a game, we're going to go back 6 seasons. August 3rd, 2019, Walker Buehler struck out 15 San Diego Padres. 3 balls and a strike to Teoscar Hernandez. Looks like Alex Vesia warming up for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Inside ball 4, and Teoscar draws a leadoff walk. Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. James Outman, 2 for 3 tonight. First pitch to him from Stewart is high, gets off the glove of the catcher Jeffers behind him and down to second base. Goes Teoscar Hernandez.
Pass ball.
Ball should have been caught, but wasn't. Chris Taylor, the batter. Chris Taylor on deck, I should say. James Outman still up just with a 1-0 count. He's looking for another hit. Breaking ball down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Jeffers, the catcher for the Twins, wants to go out and have a word with Brock Stewart. Louis Varland was the starter tonight. He's on the hook. So he surrendered both home runs. Cole Sands came in after that. And now Stewart, third pitcher used by Rocco Baldelli. 32 years old from Normal, Illinois. He was signed as a minor league free agent by the Twins in July of 22. His pitch to Outman. Swung on, fisted foul and out of play. Some games in progress in the division. The Arizona Diamondbacks lead the Rockies 3-1 in Denver. They're in the top of the 4th. Giants and Nationals in San Francisco just underway. Strike is called to Outman. Padres hosting the Cubs tonight. They're not yet underway. Angels and Tampa Bay just starting in Anaheim. 2-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 for 4 now for Outman tonight. There's some other news in baseball tonight involving the Baltimore Orioles. They are going to call up Jackson Holliday, the son of Matt Holliday, and baseball's #1 prospect. Trying to hold him off as long as they could, but he has just simply hit his way out of the minor leagues, and he's going to join an already talented Baltimore Orioles group. Their game tomorrow in Boston. Swing and a miss by Taylor, and it's 0-1. Stewart, the right-hander, looks back at second base. Now comes to the plate, and it's in the dirt. 1-1 to Taylor. Milwaukee leads the Reds 9-5, bottom of the 9th inning in Cincinnati. Yankees ahead of Miami 3-2, bottom of the 8th, and Toronto with a 5-1 lead over Seattle, top of the 8th. Braves beating the Mets 6-0, bottom of the 7th. The Cardinals 3-0 leaders against the Phillies in the 7th. swings at a fastball and misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Taylor. Gavin Lux on deck. Dodgers took game 1 last night. A pretty solid down payment on game 2 here tonight. 1-2 to Chris Taylor with Teoscar Hernandez leading at second. Outside for a ball, 2-2. Just one other game to mention. Kansas City and Houston tied 3 runs apiece in KC, bottom of the 6th. 2-2 on the way from Brock Stewart. Chris Taylor swings, chasing a sweeper. He strikes out. 2 down. After the leadoff walk, Stewart has struck out the next 2 men. The number 9 hitter in the Dodgers order, Gavin Lux up. Pitch on the way. Sweeper that came in and that is a strike. 158 the average for Lux. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Grounded out, flied out. Walked his last time up in the 6th. Stretch look at second, the 0-1. Sweeper again, but it's low. Mookie Betts is on deck. So no matter what, the Twins are going to see Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, Smith, perhaps again, all 4 of them in this ball game, whether it's this inning or the next. And Lux hits a hard shot that is snared by diving Kirilloff along the first base line. He runs down the line, dives glove first, and Lux is called safe by first base umpire Marvin Hudson.
Well, there you talk about multiple collisions. That could have been a disaster. Umpires trying to get out of the way. Kirilloff appeared, at least from our vantage point, to maybe make the dive and get to the bag with his glove ball in it, maybe before Lux got there.
Rocco Baldelli has already taken his index finger and moved it in a circular motion, telling the umpire, play on, we're not going to challenge, Lux, and that's a base hit.
Beat it out. You know, the other thing about Gavin Lux, here's the really a good offshoot. Not only a base hit, that's the fastest we've seen him run so far. So what that tells me is that he believes and understands now his knee, surgically repaired last year, is 100% and it can withstand the pressure.
First and third, 2 down for Betts. Stewart's pitch. And Betts takes high and away, ball 1. Mookie's been on base 3 times. He's 1 for 2. He singled last time up in the 6th. Walked twice, scored once. Hitting .380. Teoscar Hernandez, walking lead at third. Lux leading at first. Pitches inside to Mookie, 2-0. So Betts in front, 2 balls, no strikes. And Stewart pitching from behind. Mookie looking for a good one here. Here's the 2-0 on the way. Outside, ball 3. And now if Stewart loses Betts, he'll load the bases for Ohtani. And a right-hander warming up for the Twins now. It is Jorge Alcala. Here's a pitch. And Mookie takes inside a 4-pitch walk. And the bases are full of Dodgers with 2 outs. And Ohtani coming up. 3rd time tonight Mookie Betts has walked. 4th time he's been on base.
He's walked now 16 times.
Alcala not yet ready in the bullpen. Otherwise, Baldelli would have probably come out to get Stewart. Hernandez at third. Lux at second. Mookie can lead all day at first. Right side of the infield tee. Swing and a foul back to the right side for Ohtani. Ohtani 1 for 4. He doubled in the 3rd. His league leading 8th double. First time the Dodgers have loaded him up tonight. Leading 6-0 and a chance to add on with 2 down. Stretch by Stewart. Twins right-hander throws home. And it's a ground ball to the right side. That's picked up by Julian. He'll flip on to first for the out. Dodgers will leave him loaded. we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Dodgers 6, Twins nothing.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Sometimes in life,
Dodgers 6, Twins nothing. And Alex Vesia takes over for Tyler Glasnow. The pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Vesia, the lefty, will spin Willie Castro, the switch hitter, around to the right side, and he starts him off with a strike on the inside corner. Numbers on Glasnow tonight: 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, tying a career-high 14 strikeouts, 88 pitches, 65 for strikes. His best outing of the year. And a swing and a miss, and now Castro in the hole 0-2. And needless to say, at this point, Glasnow is the pitcher of record on the plus side. That was some pitching tonight.
That was pitching absolutely in control.
0-2 pitch now to Castro from Alex Vesia. Left-hander kicks, fires. He struck him out on 3 pitches. Castro out on strikes for the second time tonight, 1 down. Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com.
Tim, unofficially, Glasnow only went to a 3-ball count once.
It was 3-0.
It was 3-0. They went to 3-1, and then there was a terrific play by Muncy.
That was the closest he came to putting somebody on. Yeah. But you got to love what you see out of him tonight. Boy, what a performance by Tyler Glasnow. Can't really say enough about it. Strike 1 to Ryan Jeffers. Right-handed hitting catcher. Vesia deals. Ball is lifted down the right field side. That'll end up in the seats foul for a long strike, and it's 0-2. Well, the Dodgers have won 13 of the last 14 games against the Minnesota Twins. And they're trying to continue that dominance throughout this week, too. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hammered. This one's way back to left field, and it is gone. A home run for Ryan Jeffers, and there goes the shutout. That is going to be home run number 1 on the season for Ryan Jeffers. Just the 5th home run as a team for the Twins, and it's 6-1.
Fastball right down the middle.
Belt high and good by. A misplaced fastball by Alex Vesia, and Ryan Jeffers didn't miss it. Austin Martin is 2 for 2. Pair of doubles, first major league hits in his career tonight. Takes down and in.
Tim, talking about fastballs on the big part of the plate. If we look at Vesia last year on the fastball alone, after this pitch, come up with a couple of numbers.
Vesia ready in the 1-0. Swung on and popped up right field, shallow, playable, drifting over toward the line, and stopping is Teoscar Hernandez. He'll make the catch for the second out.
For Alex Vesia, whatever it was, he made a big transition a season ago. You look at last year, through June 17th, opposing hitters hit over 400 against the fastball, 403. Then he figures something out, because after June 17th, the rest of the season, just 171 against the fastball.
Elevates the fastball, too. He's had a lot of success with that. Edward Julien swings and hits one toward the center field wall. Long run for Outman. He makes a fantastic grab, falling on the warning track as he got a good route to the baseball, headed right to the 403 sign, and stumbled for just a second, but recovered and made the catch, taking perhaps extra bases away from Julien. 1 run on the home run by Jeffers.
Baseball. And now we return to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Top of the ninth inning, 6-1. Dodgers with the lead here. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Freddie Freeman to lead off, followed by Will Smith and Max Muncy, facing a new right-hander, Jorge Alcala. Alcala out of Bajos de Jaina in the Dominican Republic. Right-hander sends a pitch home high, ball 1. Freddie with 1 hit tonight, 2 strikeouts, hit into a double play. Freddie's also scored a run in the ball game. Alcala last pitched on Saturday. He drops a strike in on Freddie, 1-1. Pitched 3 scoreless innings in relief Saturday. This is the first time he's ever faced the Dodgers in his career. Pitch foul off, and it's now a 1-2 count on Freddie Freeman. Waits from the left side. Dodger first baseman swings and fouls the pitch back. Cars for Kids, no more stressing over your old vehicle. Donate it today, get it picked up tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Stretched by Jorge Alcala, and the 1-2 offer to Freddie Freeman. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Third time Freddie's gone down on strikes tonight. Don't see that a lot.
Slider right there, along with the pitch before. That slider was a fastball at 97.
Smith's had a good night, 2 for 4, 3-run home run and a base hit. He has scored twice. Average at 408. Will looks at a slider for a strike. And Will's home run in the 5th inning went into the home run porch that juts out from the right field wall and overhangs the field. Swings, hits a slow roller into the red leather glove of Alcala. He fires onto first base to get Will. And there are 2 down. 1-3 goes the putout. And Max Muncy will be the hitter. Meantime, Connor Brogdon warming up for the Dodgers, set to make his Dodger debut. Dodgers made a deal with the Phillies to bring him in, and he was activated yesterday. Has not pitched yet. But Brogdon warming up, and he'll come in to pitch in the bottom of the 9th. Pitch to Muncy on the inside corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Max, and he looks at a pitch high, 1-1. As he walked, struck out, grounded out, popped out. Dodgers leading it 6-1. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Pitch from Alcala. Inside the Max. 2-1. Short night tonight, Mo.
Sleep fast.
Early day game tomorrow. We're on the air at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Max pops one up behind the plate and he'll go into the seats. First pitch tomorrow, 10:10 in the morning, Los Angeles time. Bobby Miller against Chris Paddock. Looking forward to seeing how Bobby responds after his tough outing in Chicago. Jorge Alcala, third base side of the rubber. Kind of a closed stance when he comes set. Glove at the waist, the pitch. And Max waves and strikes out. And the Dodgers gone in order in the top half of the 9th inning. Connor Brogdon coming on to make his Dodger debut. 3 outs to get. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 6, Minnesota 1.
The exclusive home of the Dodgers.
Hey.
Dodgers.com/promotions. The LA Dodgers play right here.
Yeah, damn straight.
On air.
The streaming is going on now.
And streaming on the iHeartRadio app.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay.
The 9th inning. Dodgers leading 6-1 for the first time in the Dodger uniform. Connor Brogdon takes the mound. A 29-year-old from Madeira, California. Went to Liberty High School in Madeira. Born in Clovis. And done with the Phillies. for a little while. He's trying to wrap this one up, facing Carlos Correa, who is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch to Correa. In for a strike, started him with a fastball. So the deal the Dodgers made to get the right-hander, they sent minor league lefty Benoni Robles to the Phillies in exchange for him. And this was after Brogdon was designated for assignment on the 2nd of April. 1-1 now to Correa. Robles had been at Great Lakes in advance day, and Brogdon had been in the big leagues. Here's the pitch, and it's outside and low. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3 appearances on the season for Philadelphia, allowed 6 runs. Philadelphia. Connor Brogdon wearing number 75. He delivers this one, and Correa delivering for the Twins with a massive upper deck home run to left center field. Ball might still be going if it weren't for the stands. He absolutely annihilated it, and it is 6-2. First home run of the season for Carlos Correa. He got a fastball middle, and did not miss it.
Up the fastball after back-to-back changeups.
And Brogdon left that one in the go zone. 1 run is in. 6-2. 4-run lead for the Dodgers in the 9th. 442 feet. And I think he got cheated. That is a long poke to get it out of here over the bullpens into the second deck in deep left center field here. 110 miles per hour off the bat.
A lot of off-speed pitches.
And the Dodgers get action in the bullpen immediately. Right-hander starting to throw. And this ball is hammered way deep to right field. Back-to-back home runs for the Twins as Alex Kirilloff hits his first of the season. The Twins do not give a Minnesota nice welcome to Connor Brogdon as they lead off the bottom of the 9th with back-to-back home runs. Now it's a different ball game. It is 6-3.
And the Twins have been waiting and waiting to be able to hit the ball out of the ballpark. They've been swinging like they've been trying to do it for 2 games in a row.
That ball left up, out, over. And trouble brewing here in the bottom of the 9th. Evan Phillips is warming up. Nobody out. Here's Byron Buxton. And he takes a strike. Well, those fans that stuck around, they're getting a little treat right now here in Minneapolis. Nothing in 1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. With a changeup. Gets the baseball back, rubs it up. Brogdon going to combine 10-8 with a 3.88 ERA in 142 games for the Phillies. Of those 142, he started 2 of them. 0-2 pitch outside to Buxton. One ball and 2 strikes. The Twins came into this game with the worst team batting average in Major League Baseball, 181. And Brogdon buzzes the tower. Throws one way up and in on Buxton. A little bit of chin music there. As Buxton waits at the plate. Here is the 2-2. Swung on, ground ball to short. Mookie Betts, his first try of the night, slings it high to Freddie Freeman. Freeman grabs it. He got down on the bag before Buxton got to first, and he is out. That's the first out of the bottom of the 9th. Mookie Betts had to bang off the rust. He's been sitting over there for 9 innings. And Freddie Freeman manages to catch it at the highest point. And when he came down, he stepped on the back.
That's to be 6'5",
I guess. Jose Miranda 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts. Nobody on and 1 out. And Brogdon delivers. That's low. Phillips, who was warming up, is still standing on the mound in the bullpen, but he has stopped throwing at this point. 1-0 pitch. That's low. 2 balls and no strikes. Certainly the Dodgers don't necessarily want to use Evan as he starts to throw again, but they might have to tonight, depending. Brogdon giving up back-to-back home runs to start the bottom half of the 9th inning. And this ball by Miranda is hit to slight left center field. Over there to get it is James Outman, and now the Twins down to their final out. I think Evan Phillips just watches from the bullpen with Matt Wallner, left-handed batter, coming up. 2 outs, the base is empty. Wallner can hit it to Edina, Minnesota, and it still won't matter. 6-3, Dodgers leading. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 1 out to get. Pitch. Strike call. It's been a tough night for Wallner. He has struck out 3 times. All 3 times he went down looking. 0-1 pitch. Inside. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
This is LA Dodgers baseball. KLAC Los Angeles, KYSR, HD2 Los Angeles, and iHeart radio station.
1-1 pitch is swung on and bounced at the plate. And now the Twins down to their last strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes to Matt Wallner. Connor Brogdon, who had a rough start to the inning, now gets a chance to perhaps finish the game here. 1-2. Swung on, popped up, foul, right side. Over by the dugout. It's going to drift over the Twins dugout and go a few rows up into the box seats. Twins have hit 3 home runs. Jeffers in the 8th off Vesia, 2 here in the 9th. So 3 home runs in the last 2 innings of the ball game. Just 1 shy of their entire total of the season so far. They came into the game as a team with 4. 2-2 now to the left-handed hitting Wallner. It's just 1 hit on the season. He's 1 for 14. Connor Brogdon has to wait now as time is requested and granted at home plate. Brogdon has been issued number 75 for the Dodgers. Base is empty, infield back, and the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, nubbed out in front of the plate. Brogdon will pick it up with a bare hand, throws to first. He got him, and that's the ball game. The Dodgers have taken the first 2 here in Minnesota. Brogdon finishes it up, and an outstanding game for Tyler Glasnow tonight. His best outing as a Dodger by far so far, and he's had some good ones. But the final numbers on the ball game tonight for the Dodgers: 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 8 men left on base. The Twins, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Glasnow the win. Pitches 7 shutout innings, tying a career high, striking out 14. And for